Hello YouTube, so this is just a showcase of Prisoner and Prisoner Place. I got two games here. I got one as Prisoner in Swamp and one as Prisoner in Hospital. I had to pick up games where the survivors were sort of at least decently leveled, similar to mine at least, and had to find games with good enough pings. So here we go. So Swamp Mob. If you go into the water, if the survivors go into water here, Specters have so much more advantage because survivors are inside the water, they get slowed down massively. So right, and this was me playing Prisoner for the first time, essentially did all these videos. So you will probably see that the plays are not optimal. This is just purely to showcase you how it works.
He's slow compared to...
Right, so when he attacks, he stuns people briefly in the his area of attack range. His strength is very high, so he's able to knock out people in very few blows. So if you were to attack Tim or Uncle Pay, both of who has got 2 bars of HP, they can be knocked out in 3 hits. So yeah, it's pretty damn good. As with any killer you play, you essentially wanted to break out all the walls and doors if possible. That makes it harder for survivors to loot. Especially in Swamp, because there's not many obstacles to start off with. This is very killer-sided map.
Down? No, he doesn't go down. He wants to take an aggro, but I want to go and get the thing anyway, so it's fine.
Now you see just there, Nipa was attacked and then chained straight away. Chain brings the survivor right next to you if you hook them right. So yeah, pretty damn powerful.
2 hits. Can't really go anywhere because that's a dead end. Oh, I'm coming for this a little bit. Oh, it's over here.
Right, because she's went into the swamp, now she's slow, she can't really run. Bring her back, and she's dead. 3 hits, Nipa's dead. And to be fair, even if you have a high HP with the male characters, they still go down as 3 hits anyway.
That is very strong. It just drags people in. Salty 21, 36, okay.
Now you can see just there, she got stunned. She didn't get attacked the second time, I'm not 100% sure. The team is doing team thing because he's stunning people and when they get attacked, which is good. Which is actually a really good tactic against Belle, but against Prisoner,
He's trying to defend, but
it doesn't work very well because he does so much more damage. So it doesn't matter if you're playing male character or female character because Prisoner will just kill you no matter what. And he's gone into the water, which means he can't really do much again.
yeah.
So you just chase. Now Prisoner is very slow, as you can see. It's not the best, but it does work. Now hook him, bring him back, hit him. So this way,
That is super strong.
even though he's got infinite stamina for a brief amount of time, he still can't run far because the swamp just slows you down.
2 hits and he's dead. Wow, 3 hits actually, I guess.
Now 3 hits later, of course, he's dead.
That is very, very strong.
Unlike Belle, he doesn't really snowball from this, but he's just strong. Solid all the way through. You break up more walls here. Well, more doors anyway.
Good test run so far.
And she was trying to run towards the pot, but got hooked. Drags back. She gotta go. I do like the prisoner laugh though. Now the survivor was downstairs. She ran down. So she got nowhere to run really, basically. And this is just forcing her back into the swamp, and which means she's gonna die no matter what. See here, she got injured. She's running. This is her running, by the way, but it's water. You can't really go anywhere, so she goes down. Swamp is very killer-sided map. There's not many obstacles. There's not many places you can run. You can loop with a very limited resources here, and it's very easy for some of these rituals to spawn right next to each other, and you can defend that ritual a lot easier that way, which I think is wrong. I mean, they really should spread the rituals out a lot more. Alternatively, what they should do is, when the timer is running out, even if the killer's losing, just because you can defend rituals, killer wins. Well, killer doesn't win per se, but it becomes a draw. But killer gets a lot more points here in this game, which I think is not right. I mean, if you're defending, you're not really doing anything.
So wrong.
But we'll see about that. I mean, if there's enough speed effects, we'll see. That person should have told me, but no, she just did a ritual there. Okay. Okay. Going to the pot. You always exit out in the same places, but if it's clearly, I don't know where the map is, but that's a dead end, I know that for sure. Only thing she can do essentially is just drop down. She can't really go far. She can't even stun me because I got super armor on at the moment. It's called immunity, but hey ho. She exits out. So unlike Belle, he's very slow, and it's very hard to find people, as you can see. It's because it's just running slow. There's no trails to follow, anything like that. But he can do this. He can get out of the invisibility and hook a person straight away if you need to. So which does mean he does get a free shot very quickly. And even in the mid chase, you can hit person. If you hit person, then follow with the hook straight away. Provided the ping is good, that is.
Where's she going to? That's far. Not even sure.
Now she should be resurrecting a person. No, she's running. Wrong place. She got hit. She can't go very far. She got this far. This is what I mean by immunity. Hooked. Second hit.
So
One more hit,
strong.
and then she should be down. She gets stunned, followed by attack straight away. So if you decide to dodge attack, similar to how you dodge attack with against Belle, just running around in a very close proximity to the Specter, 360 degrees, turns and things like that, it doesn't really work on prisoner, which is fair point. Finding the other person, yeah, she's doing a ritual over there. She only got half HP left, so which means get out, hit her once, and then hook her after that. Which you can drag people through obstacles as long as the hook landed, which is, I think it's a bit too strong to be fair. But hey ho. So next clip I'm going to show you now is going to be a hospital map. It's very hard to get a good ping. But hey yo. So these are not exactly beginners here, so level 3, level 6, level 3, level 7. No, I'm level 9, but you know what? I play both killers and both. I play both sides, Specters and survivors. Right, with the hospital, it's really bad map for killers. Because essentially you got loads of places you can loop, upstairs, downstairs. I think design-wise, the hospital is a better design. Balancing-wise as well. They can do with reduced number of obstacles though, overall. But in this map, if you want to do well, first thing you need to do is destroy every single one of these doors and the walls. If they are breakable, break them. Forget chasing. In the first beginning of the game, if you spend your time chasing survivors, you actually wouldn't be able to do the end game at all. You wouldn't be able to chase them. because they're just use everything that's available. So destroying all these doors upstairs. If you go downstairs, there's loads of breakable walls, and they need to go because these breakable walls waste so much time. So that's a killer tip there, and especially prisoner, because prisoner is so slow. He's really, really slow. I mean, with Belle, at least you can be able to catch her up. But with prisoner, you can't really catch them up, and if they're hiding in the corner, things like that, there's nothing you can really do. He doesn't have any skills to find them. So yeah, do destroy these. Now that everything is done, they're upstairs. I can hear them, but I still don't see them. Right. So now that all the walls and everything done, now you start chasing. You appear, and you could essentially hook anyone, as long as you appear right next to them. I have a perk that helps called jump scare, which allows me to appear quicker right next to them. Well, hell. Now these vents are always fixed, so you always get out in one place. A prisoner is very strong in a sense in this map, because even if they get out, they get stunned and attacked very easily on this map. Now one more hit and he's gonna go down. I can hook him. The problem with this map is, yeah, there's not many places you can hook because of all these zigzags, walls, and everything like that. And they managed to do a ritual in the meantime, and he's dead because and he's dead, so he's already. I mean, prisoner doesn't make up for it in his power like that. Uncle Pay, it's a bit harder to deal with because he's got higher HP and higher stamina. He's trying to go for the elevator and he does somehow, but hey ho. Not interested in right now. I need to go and get the other Jane who was injured once. And there she is. No, this is a different one. Never mind. She's come to resurrect, but she saw me, is running away. Jump down. Jump down. That stun there, she probably has a perk that allows you to stun when you use a door or lockers. Going back to get the. Somebody's here for the. Yep. Someone's here for the souls. To resurrect. Now this person, if you get this person, it's 2 for 1 basically. You don't let him run away. One hit. What was the second hit? I can't remember. I think that was the first hit. Now, because I've destroyed all these doorways and everything like that, it is easier to chase. And the longer the chase goes on, even the prisoner is very, very, very slow killer, he is still able to catch up with survivors. Eventually, they do run out of stamina as well. Anyway, he's ran. That missed somehow, so yeah. He's going to close the door. No, he doesn't close the door. Weird. Hitting is so hard with survivor. It's just so slow. But on this map, it's better than Belle. Belle is really, really hard to play because even though she's fast, she doesn't really have any stopping power. At least I'm able to 3-shot survivors, appear from nowhere, and hit them for free. This guy was hiding in the corner, but because of that, he's getting damaged. I was going for Uncle Pay there, clearly, but he was just happened to be there. And if he's there, what are you gonna do? Well, you kill him, that's what you're gonna do. That is the non-metal knife, which allows you to stun people. I'm just saying that prisoner is very, very slow, which is true. It's very hard to deal with. It's very hard to deal with the survivors when prisoner is very, very slow in a map like this. Now vents are always set, so you just go there, get ready, hook,
왜 이게 안
and
맞아?
I miss hook somehow. The third-person perspective makes it easier for people to see each other, in a way. But again, on the downside about Prisoner is that he's so big, and his perspective isn't good all the time.
아 진짜 답답하네 이 새끼.
See how long he's been running for? He's been running for ages. But hey ho, now he's finally dead.
필요 없어.
And they're doing a very good job. There's already one ritual done in the beginning of the game. Only one person now, and no, everyone's fully healed. Look at these fuckers doing rituals. But yeah, that's Uncle Pei.
아우 느려.
So slow.
느려 엄청.
And he's dead. And this is a good thing about it. This is why he's sort of balanced in this way that while he can deal damage, he's slow. Now use Specter form to catch up and see where people are. There's one right here hiding. What I'm doing here is waiting for the the hook cooldown, so I can get out and hook straight away. Which is how you normally play Specter anyway. This is a great area because you can AoE stuns, so it's really hard to dodge that really. It's almost impossible for survivors to dodge the AoE stun. Like how are you gonna dodge that? Exactly. And the third someone's getting raised over there. Right, and the third ritual hasn't even started yet. Again, hook, stun, boom. That combo is basic and very strong. Now that Uncle Pei shouldn't be doing that because he's about to die. 2 hits and he's gonna die. If he goes out of the game, it's a lot easier game for me as a killer. And he decides to do that, even though Jane's got extra HP left. But that's fine. That's fine. If he wants to play that, he can play that. One more hit and he's dead. He's going downstairs. Now every time you hit Survivor, your Specter invisibility goes on cooldown, which is fair enough. Find Jane. She was hiding here somewhere. There she is. Block the doorway. Apparently you can still go through. There's no hitbox collision or something. I have no idea. That was a nice swing. That was nice chain. Yeah, and she's got the stamina drink, which means she can run really far. However, I am just waiting at this point for the cooldown on the hook, because if you run in straight lines, that's what happens. Which is really good because it reduces the distance as well. So now the Uncle Pei has been found, and he's on a last hit as well, so he will die. Nope, never mind. Find a Jane. Go for Jane. Go for Jane. Hook. No hook. She's doing a 360 there. Shouldn't do that second time. Yep. And there you go. Hook and dead. Oh, Uncle Pei's healed in the meantime. Health potions. I mean, this game can do a bit more health potions if they were to balance out the hospital map. Bit less of these doors and shit like that. Swamp Mob can definitely see a buff for the survivors really, because Swamp Mob is very killer sided. They have to get rid of the water slowdown or something like that at least, because that is just ridiculous mechanic. I know that there's a new killers on the make, so I think it's one's called Nymph, and they are like swamp base or something like that. I think it was. It's in the trailers, but But even with that in mind, yeah, Swamp needs to be nerfed a lot. Hook, and he's dead. Now that still means one Jane is alive. Here's the thing, see, other Jane, this Uncle Pei was holding the Jane's soul, so she's got 97 seconds at this point to come back to life. Now if I were to kill this Jane, other Jane, even though she has not died even once, if she dies, the game's over already. Stun there, and then followed by attack. There's nothing you can do. In a small spaces like this, it's with a good ping, nothing you can really do. And that is 4K. It's very, very hard to deal with Prisoner. He doesn't snowball, but he's just consistent all the way through, even through the end game, just consistent. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. I upload videos on a daily basis. If you got any suggestions or anything you have in mind, please leave a comment. Thanks for watching.